Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. If you'd like to be part in our audience, just send us an email at tickets@afterhourskc.com and you're here. Now, back to Darron and Tanna.
Welcome back. Have you ever seen the movie Cocktail? Well, good, because our next guest does it for real. He's won awards all over the country, and he's one of us. Let's welcome Flair bartender Dan Seitz. Oh, whoa. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, Dan, now, first of all, you've got the portable bar here, so if any of you have a alcoholic at home, this is a great Christmas gift. You know. But really, Dan, how did you get started with the Flair bartending thing?
I've been a bartender for 17 years, and I grew up in the business. My dad owned bars.
Did you start bartending
60s.
when you were 9, or what is that?
Actually, I'm going to be 37 in a couple weeks.
Wow,
so,
you look good. Must be out there drinking.
But I did start when I was about 16. Dad owned a bar.
All right, cool. So the movie Cocktail, which I referenced in your introduction, was really the first time that I think the masses have seen that type of behavior behind a bar. So was that the thing that made you want to become a Flair bartender?
Yeah, I'll admit it. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
People have been Flair bartending since the late 1800s. I mean, famous Flair bartenders. Jerry Thomas used to do a drink called the Blue Blazer, and it was like whiskey and water, and they're both heated, and he had 2 silver cups, and he would pour the blue flame back and forth between the cups.
Wow.
In fact, he did that. He did that for
I don't think he can
for
do that.
Grant, actually. They reportedly Grant gave him a cigar because he was so impressed with his Flair bartending.
Wow.
Now, did you do it also because you can pick up girls if you're good with your hands like that?
In the beginning.
I mean, seriously.
In the beginning.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's a chick magnet, you know, like whatever you're doing up there.
I like to say it's a money magnet.
It's a money magnet.
Okay, now
If the girl's at the bar, then the guys are at the bar.
Speaking of that, haven't you ever gone to a bar and you're standing there and nobody waits on you? Is it a cleavage factor? What is it? What does it take to get waited on at the bar?
Let's just say I remember 2 customers.
Okay.
Those who tip well and those who don't tip.
Ah, okay. We all remember that.
And I know that Krista and her crew will be going out later. So there you heard the advice, Krista and the birthday crew out there. Tip well, all right?
Just remember, and also remember, if you're in a busy bar, like you're in a busy bar. You want it right away, go to a slow bar. If you're at a busy bar, it might take a couple of minutes for us to get to you.
All right. Well, Dan, you are a competitor. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not a contest. We talked about this earlier, that this is competition. This is kill or be killed, mano y mano, you know.
He's just making
eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Oh, I'm sorry. But talk about the competition and the heated rivalries and the competitive nature of the sport.
Well, the Flair Bartenders Association, I think there's an emblem right here. I don't know if you can see that. They're
well, that's a nice plug.
Yeah, they're who put us together. We've got a website out there. There's about 14,000 members from all over the world, and right now we've got a tour in the United States and one going on in Europe. There's 5 stops, or actually now there's 6. Just a couple weeks ago they added another stop for the North America, and last year the entire tour was put together all over the world. So there were stops in Moscow and London and all over the United States. Vegas is, of course, a big hot spot for Flair bartending because of all the tourism.
So who's the #1, bartender in the world? Is it somebody from the States?
Actually, the Argentinians are just amazing.
They're beating us?
They're amazing. I learned a lot of stuff from those guys.
Yeah?
But it's actually a guy named Rodrigo Del Pesh, and he's #1 right now.
Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, we're going to get out of the way. We want you to do your thing. All right? Is that right, guys? Yeah. Got a couple of minutes. He's going to actually make a drink. He's going to actually make a drink, a couple of drinks, and we're going to drink them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So let's go. Dan Seitz, everybody. Yeah. Here he goes.
Usually there's a little music.
Guys. Fire up some.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I need.
for Dan Seitz, our Flair Bartender, everybody. Taste it.
Tranakazi.
How's that?
Oh, that's good. Have
That's
some.
good? All right. Good. Is this against
really
FCC regulations?
I don't
Aaron?
think so. That's nice, isn't it?
That's a chick drink, too. Have this tonight. This is for you, Krista. All right. Dan Seitz, everybody.
Up next, sexy salsa from Kansas City salsa king Howard Carney will be right back.